It's crazy to think that I haven't seen my brother in 3 years. Like, life is crazy. All my siblings, all four of us live on like 4 different continents. So physical meetings are not as common as you'd expect. But you know, whenever we actually end up meeting is a shutdown.
Shut down. Hello. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about. This guy.
And it's just beautiful to see how far we've come. But also, I think what excites me more is the fact that, like, I feel like this is just the beginning. Like, there's so much more we can accomplish. I like being a tourist. I feel like just that vibe of going around, people looking at you, knowing you're a tourist, you're holding a camera, taking pictures of the city. I love that. I relish that. So my first few days in New York was a lot of that. I did most things on the tourist starter park. I went on the big bus ride. That was fun, but it was cold that day, so that wasn't ideal. Took pictures on the Manhattan Bridge, you know, like the normal stuff. Like the stuff that everyone who goes to America, goes to New York does. The things you see in the movies. That's another thing about America. They have this aura of they've made themselves this phenomenon that if you haven't gone there, you kind of even feel embarrassed to say, like, this is my first time in America. I love like traveling and not having an expectation of where I'm going. I don't want to think about where I'm going too much. I like it to be an adventure. I like it to be unexpected. But with America, like, there's movies, songs, books, almost like you cannot not know about it, right? Another thing is that there was so much going on, especially in like the main areas like Times Square, and I was constantly torn because I wanted to like take pictures, but I was constantly torn between, should I take pictures or should I like live in the moment? Should I embrace it? So those first few days I was just like, I don't know. But sometimes I also think, like, how much can you really capture in a 10-second video? Like, I want to meet these people, every single person I meet. I want to know their story and I want to document it. They say a picture can tell 1,000 words, so maybe 10 seconds.
The elevator is at the center of the platform.
Even in London, but especially here in New York, like, whenever I rode it, I felt like I was in someone's. It was very intimate, like the person is right in front of you, and it's for such a brief period in time before they come off at their next stop and continue into their lives. But I felt like I'm a whisker away from like branching into their own reality. This is my day one. This is like, we're 4 months apart, so I'm April, she's August, and we mostly grew up together. I was always at their place every December because they grew up in Lagos. But like, it's always just been fun to like celebrate her because each of her achievements usually just comes like shortly after mine. Like when I graduate, she graduates, and it's just fun to celebrate each other. Just family, everybody was there. It was just vibes. Like, it was literally just vibes. I didn't see my other cousin in 6 years. It's crazy. Like, life is actually ridiculous. But Kentucky was a surprise. It was fun. It was vibes. Like, see us now. See everybody just vibing. Pictures were nice. It was just like it was a full-on celebration, and sometimes you just need that. And hopefully, like, get to see many more of these. So after the grad, we came back to New York, and at that time I America for like almost a week, or just less than a week. I was already feeling like a local, like this is my end. So I went to Times Square. My friend actually came all the way from Philly. It's like a 2-hour journey. That was crazy. He came, we went around Times Square. It was just vibes. This was proper, like I wasn't in my tourist mode anymore. I felt like this is my city, you understand? So I was going around taking pictures. It was so much fun. We randomly bumped into TG Omori, like at a place in New York called Lagos, because I was like, I wanted to buy Zobo. So we went in there, and behind us was just TG. It was like crazy. So I was like, I spoke to him a bit, we just chatted and we took a picture. It was crazy vibes. Seems like a cool guy. And I also gave myself a new lens that day. The current lens I'm using is actually the lens, because I wanted something new, and it was a fun way to like get myself back into the headspace to create, right? But it's a new lens. I haven't used it much. So I get home, my brother's like, yo, you remember that my friend we met? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, he's getting married. I'm like, cool. And he's like, oh, you're going to be the photographer. I'm like, cool. Because in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to be like the assistant to the backup photographer. Like, this is my first time with this lens, first of all. Secondly, I've been focusing on video for the last like year or two. Like, I used to take pictures when I was a lot younger, but I haven't taken photos in a long time. So I'm just thinking, yeah, I'm just going to be there like casually, just, you get me? No, that was not what happened. I was the photographer. It was so much fun. It was actually insane. So I got there, my brother's like, oh yeah, like start. I'm like, okay. So I started taking pictures small by small. I'm getting more confident, and then like as the day progressed, I just kept on taking as many pictures as I could. It really made me appreciate photography again. It also made me realize there are certain things I need to improve if I want to go into photography. I'm not very vocal when I'm taking pictures. I just like, yeah, move to the right. And if I need to be a lot more like, oh my god, I don't know poses as well. So I'm just there like, change your style and all that. I don't know what to tell them, where to put their hands and things like that. So I need to also work on that. But it was just really fun. And I really like the pictures. Like, a lot of them came out quite nice. But yeah, anyways, that's how I ended up taking photos at a wedding. And it was such a nice couple. Like, shout out to Ibrahim, very nice, chill guy, very lovely guy. And Janet, she's such a chill person. So it was really fun. I loved the opportunity. I'm thankful for it. Like, looking forward to taking a lot more pictures now that I have this lens. I think it's a really cool lens. It's a 16 millimeter f1.4, and it's really nice for like wide angle shots, which I really like. I'm starting to like. So hopefully you see more of it. Hopefully you see more pictures, and yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if this is the end of the video, but if this is the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. The camera is a bit too far for me to do the normal like. But until then, you know the vibes. Stay light and stay safe.
Hey Google. Ask Google or somebody. They go sabi use and passwords.
Isn't that?